Hi everyone, my name's Tam. I'm from Create Business and I have got the honor and pleasure of talking to two amazing women who are innovating and making extraordinary stuff happen in health in our region. I've got Annette, who is an inventor and founder of a health startup called Ampisafe. And also I've got Kylie, who is the managing manager of Bendigo Health Accelerator. Kylie?
It is. I'm the BHX manager. Yes.
Thank you so much for coming. So, and it's super wonderful to be here and have a chat to Annette because she's going through the Bendigo Health Accelerator program at the moment. And what she's working on is a really super simple, gorgeous product that's really going to make a huge impact in healthcare across Australia and probably around the world. Do you want to tell us a bit about your innovation, Annette?
Thank you, Tam and Kylie as well. Yes, Ampisafe came about out of necessity. What Ampisafe does, Ampisafe protects the user against sharps and needle stick injuries. The reason it came about was that I had two work colleagues that were hesitant in using glass ampules. They were worried about getting needle stick injuries, and with needle stick injuries, I myself too have experienced those, and it's just you feel worried about the test results that can come back. The person that you actually have to get the other person that you have to get the results from too, they worry about what their results will say. So there's lots of different things emotions you go through if you have a needle stick injury. So Ampisafe came out of necessity to help my two colleagues able to perform their duties to the best of their ability. So one day my head surgeon said we needed to improve our work practices. We were compromising our sterile fields by placing our ampules on our trolleys. So I sat down one lunchtime and etched a hole in a ruler, and I put the ampule in, and I thought, oh, yes, this will work. So then the next time we did a session, I got the ampule and held it out, and the surgeon withdrew the fluid from there, and I thought, wow, this is going to work. But I needed to obviously work on the product a lot more than just having a ruler, and that's how Ampisafe came about.
Do you have an Ampisafe there with you, Annette, by any chance?
I do. I'll just have to pop up to get one.
Yeah, no worries. It's such a great example of, that very basic testing of a product idea. It's, as cheap as chips, and lo and behold, it works. Super exciting.
It does. It's a fantastic product, and everyone we show it to in the medical and health sector say, wow, why didn't I think of that? So it's a great invention.
Yes. Thank you. So the conventional way that most nurses or health workers would hold an ampule is in their hand, like so.
Yeah.
So your hand's fully exposed. When you open up the top, shards can actually go onto your hand. You obscure the label so you can't actually see what's being drawn up. With Ampisafe, you can pop it into the holder. There's full visibility of the ampule contents. You can actually hold the ampule. You can actually open the ampule. I'm not doing a very good demonstration like that. It actually opens up. No shards of glass. Your hand is protected at all times. You can actually hold it through to 90 degrees to get out the contents, and then it's actually easily disposed into a sharps container. So at all times, everything's made sterile. Your hands are free, and you have full confidence of providing that safe, sterile environment.
Yeah, well done. It's just, that, as you say so many times, that necessity really created a simple solution that can be easily applied and make a huge difference to the well-being of people who are working in health. So what's it mean for you? I know that you're practicing as a nurse, and lo and behold, now you're a founder of a startup.
It's an amazing journey that I've been on so far, and I just can't believe that we've actually been able to go this far with lots of support from really wonderful people and people that believe in you. Makes it real as well, because sometimes you think of things and you may think it's a great idea, but other people supporting you does make that dream come true. And ultimately, our goal would be to have every Ampisafe in every hospital ward, every GP clinic, every beautician's, every radiology department throughout Australia. And if possible, one day the world would be an amazing thing. So
I can think
that's
of
our
a lot
goal.
of, locations that it definitely could be used. And so you're in the Bendigo Health Accelerator program at the moment, and I can't believe it's getting close to finishing
I know.
experience. What does it mean to be an accelerator for you and this product that you're getting into the market?
I think being in the Bendigo Accelerator program has validating the product as well by having good people around you that believe in you and your product, giving you the right tools to go ahead to move forward as well, because sometimes when you're doing these things you can be a bit blindsided, and they help you find your way forward by giving you the right tools to do that and people with experience to help you through your journey. So it's
it
really
really
important.
is that accelerator, just getting through things. Kylie, I would love to know, why on earth is a hospital supporting entrepreneurs? What's going on?
What's going on? Everyone asks that question. So I guess we know that the federal budget and the Medicare budget line, as with an ageing population progresses, it's just going to blow out. So money is not going to solve our problems. What's going to solve our problems is innovations like Annette's. So if we really want to improve the health system, we have to innovate. So I guess that's the biggest piece of the pie, and why we're connecting with startups and founders, and also connecting externally with the likes of Annette and the other wonderful founders we have, who have such an innovative and entrepreneurial mindset that helps drive internal innovation as well. So I guess they're the two key components of why. And we also, as a service and as a system, we have to start to solve our own problems as well. So, and the likes of Annette go a long way in doing that and helping us do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I've been talking to, and I've had the privilege of talking to Annette a few times about her product development, and what I'm seeing is that the health sector is pretty complex. Not just to work in there and to practice, but to get a product into the health service and understand all the regulation and what it might take to have a viable product in a health situation is pretty complex. So I can imagine that's having an accelerator situated with a hospital about health would be just really, really essential.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely, Annette can probably speak to this, but it definitely helps people understand the complexities, and the importance. So health is a system where you're really dealing with people's lives. So 99%, things have to work 99.9% of the time. 80%, 90% is not good enough. So we're in a world that has to be almost perfect. So the accelerator really helps people understand that and also understand the complexities of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But I love your product. You're like you are the 99% product already.
I hope so. I would love that to be the case, and I think with all the support I've been getting and everything, I think we can actually try and get that 99.9% target. That's what we want to achieve, to help people feel safe, feel confident for both user and for the patient. That's our ultimate goal.
Yeah, I think you're going great, and I'm wishing you so much success, Annette. And I'm really looking forward to witnessing your product roll out, and learning about the pathway that you make that happen. If you had a word of advice for someone who is thinking about, I have got an idea, or I know I can do something better for the health sector, what would you say to them?
I'd say go with your gut feeling. If you feel that something is worth doing, go out there and have a go. I think it's worth it. That's what I did. Started from a plastic ruler to now having something that can help people is an amazing thing. And if you've got something out there and you have an idea, yeah, give it all you've got and give it a go. I would.
What's been the most important element for you to step from having an idea and seeing that it works for your team in your workplace to getting it out into firstly in our region?
I think just that making sure that people are confident using the product is a big thing, like having confidence in using your product. People have ways of doing things, and sometimes changing the way you do something can be a bit foreign, and people aren't always as open to change. But change is good. We've got to look at change as a positive thing, and simple changes can make a big difference. So that's what I would say.
Okay, I like it. Very inspiring woman, and I know a lot of good things that I think are going to happen next year for you. Kylie, is there anything exciting coming up with the accelerator that we need to know about?
Wow. In a couple of weeks, we are hosting the Bendigo Startup Meetup, which is a panel discussion of female founders from the Health Accelerator. And we have two fantastic regional Victorian founders. So we have Annette on the panel. So Annette's part of the Loddon Mallee region. And we also have Lexi Landell-Lestrange.
Hearing from Lexi.
Yeah. Yeah, so she runs social impact software. And we've also got Grace from Age Up Health. So Grace recently won the BHX Pitch Fest last week for the BIF, Bendigo Innovation. And
there's a lot of eyes in there.
There is. The BIF. We just call it the BIF.
Yeah.
BIF, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, both of you, for your time today. And looking forward to hearing you talking again with other female founders, Annette, and wishing you so much success. And thank you, Kylie. Thank you for making this accelerator happen despite all the restrictions COVID has put on our lives and our business. Definitely hasn't stopped success happening.
No, it hasn't. It's a pleasure to have participants such as Annette as part of the program. So she's very inspiring, and very inspiring for regional women, and very inspiring for your daughter, Annette. So showing the way.
Thank you. Thank you very much for all your lovely kind words. It means a lot. It really does. So thank you. I really appreciate it.